Yo, what's up? This is Connors-Schmid, and this is a day in the life as a one-away athlete.
So guys, this is Billy Carlson. This is the day in the life of a one-away athlete.
I'm Noah Franco, and this is a day in the life of a one-away athlete.
I'm Jason Gerfers, and this is the day of the life of a one-away athlete.
Got some good breakfast at first watch. That's the best way to start off the day. And then got here and started doing some movement prep stuff. This is my gamer right now. Joel Mar, bat, so Ronald Acuna model. I've been loving this thing. The name on there, yeah. This breaks. I got my old bomb bat, but this is also starting to chip a little bit. Got to tape up my blisters, so I got this. Got this from Perfect Game Select Fest, custom made outfielder. This one's my baby. I love that one. Got the pitcher's glove. Haven't been able to use this a lot this summer yet, but first base, I gotta get it. Honestly, not a fan of the colorway anymore, but. So got the Canes helmet, you know. It's a lot of just random. I gotta organize this stuff, to be honest with you. Pine tar, glasses, that, and then of course the Bruce bolts and stuff. You should go to brands, they make the best slide them in. I was here yesterday, and then today's my last day. And I got National Showcase. I'm gonna go crazy there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you think about yourself being more horizontal or vertical?
Vertical.
All right, so if you're underneath yourself more, right? Instead of it being a coil or a turn versus a tuck.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, too, you're trying to get those things and like feel that stretch or that counter like you're talking about too. Is especially when you're trying to feel it. For me, I always have had success like, and he was saying sometimes you get real like, get out on your front side jerky, right?
Yeah.
Like equal and opposites happen.
Yeah.
So with this, if this is real fast and violent, this is going to have a tendency to go too.
Remember when I told you resist the landing the other day? That's exactly what I was trying to get you to do because it was so hard and heavy.
The more things that we can utilize to make us aware of what's going on, the easier it's going to be to make adjustments. Pretty good. It's okay. I don't hate that at all, to be honest with you. That one got there a little earlier, right? Try to get downhill with that lead shoulder a tad more for me. Underneath, yeah, underneath. So by the time you get the heel strike there,
I'm already like
yeah, that's the underneath, yes. All right, now let's go the McGuire waggle. Do that again. So in your head right there, you felt like you were.
yeah, I felt really weird.
And when we look at video, all right, that's the feel versus real piece of it. That's the like what you're feeling, right? Isn't not necessarily what's going on. So sometimes we have to exaggerate in our head what it really feels like to get it to look like we want it to, what we want it to look like. That was the cleanest one yet. 2 more of those.
I remember the first time I was in here, I was only here for 30 minutes. Like hitting the cage with Jacob, and he's like, try this. And then I hit a 9-mile-an-hour PR. And I was like, Jacob, that's a 9-mile-an-hour PR. And he's like, what? So like, it was insane. I was just there for 30 minutes. And I was like, honestly, like that changed like the hitter I was, which was crazy. I went from hitting a 90, like 94, 95 to hitting at 106.
Yeah, a little bit better with that mindset, right?
Yeah.
To force you to think under a little bit more.
Can we use this?
Yep, go short trainer. All right, so now we're getting somewhere, right? So all of your misses today and yesterday, right, were body doing what? Up and everything up and over the top. So what's a short trainer gonna force you to do? Gonna force you to actually stay through that and get against that front side instead of blow it out. Yeah. These are elite, bro. See how this hip is not completely blown out on those? That's the difference in this staying through and this being in and out of the zone, up and over the top, right?
That was nice.
That's outstanding, buddy. And that's easy, bro. That's that chest working back. A little 103 action for you.
No, I need a back.
Think underneath you, yeah. Right, instead of going short flips, we move it back and we're gonna go super long flips on this. Okay. I know in the past that we've talked to, or Gwynny's probably talked to you about more of the no, 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 yes mindset versus the yes, 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 no mindset. Yeah, that one. Watch the recoil on that. Oh. That is nasty. Hammered and it was easy.
I did not feel like I hit that 100.
It was that one hand finish release there too.
Yeah.
Better. Yeah. Hammered. All right, let's grab a quick.
Took a lot of swings. Feeling really good. Was crushing some pull side bombs, so that was exciting. And then after that, got to hop in the cage with Billy, and got to watch him swing. Took some swings with him and Frenchie, and in front of some Rangers scouts. So that was exciting. A little nervous, but felt like I did a good job.
That was down there.
Hey, look, I can see you coming around earlier.
Every ball is like squared up there. But it's like, I'm feeling like way easier in my load. And I'm able to just catch it.
Yeah. I learned just a lot just from watching him, talking to him, like asking questions and stuff. He's a nice guy too. Just a nice person.
Just getting good work in, and obviously working with great athletes. There's always good athletes in the shop, so getting to learn from Eugene as much as I can before I go back home and stuff. So there's big leaguers in the shop, just trying to get advice from them and just pick their brains.
That's when you feel like there is that space to where almost what would happen if, I'm not saying get down, but instead of starting with it here and pumping it even more, if you just took some of the tension out of it, and now when I pump it, it's getting maybe...
He played with a lot of great players, and obviously just taking some of the stuff that all those great players have in common, just being comfortable in your own skin. Honestly, I think the biggest thing is just understanding my body, like knowing what I need, knowing what makes me tick and what makes me good in my swing. That's been the biggest thing, is knowing when I'm good and knowing when I'm not as good and how to get back to feeling good again.
Getting the head out a little bit more, like that kind of.
Way more accuracy. I only really mishit like 3 balls today, like that. You know what I mean? The more we can limit those, like, the better.
But also like when he's in the cage, he's like, you can tell he's thinking like in between swings, like what he's trying to feel, and also like just the effortless juice. Like he's like looks like he's barely trying, and it's like nice and easy, and he's just smashing the ball. So that's like it's crazy to see that, and just the fluidness and it just looks nice. Watching him swing, it looks good.
I love to compete, so like I think that the 108 training has helped me like compete in the weight room, if that even makes sense. Like I'm training with other athletes and I'm competing with them. Like I feel like that's how I get the best out of myself. So just having that competitive environment in my training obviously helps me compete in the game even harder. So
91 today. 91.
91.
Yesterday I started. Today I was at 87. So 91 today. That's one day. That's one day away. We got here. We immediately did like those our dynamic warm-ups. We did all of our water bags. We got PVC pipes, offense, defense versus each other. I watched Billy hit a little bit. Then I got into my throwing. We did mound work, the 108 vest, all the water bag drills. It's way more studied, you know, like Eugene, like he lives this. So and he passes it down to all these guys. These guys are all just as intelligent. There's a lot of wrong ways people are doing it and people are trying to describe it to us, but I think like the people he's got here is just like super well-rounded, just like Eugene. They're all like Eugene. So I like it a lot.
Hey, what's on the menu for lunch today? What do we got here?
It's Culver's. I love this place. We don't have it in California. Chicken tenders, Culver's, fries. I think this is Coke. I don't know what it is. I didn't order it, but it's Coke.
I don't know. Jason got it for me. I think it's like some type of like strawberry banana. It's pretty good though. DoorDash is my savior out here.
Yeah.
I spent so much money on DoorDash. My dad's gonna hate me.
I've been here since what, like 10, and I probably DoorDash food 3 times a day. We got breakfast DoorDash, we got Culver's, I got some smoothie.
Like another good thing that they were telling me last time was like when I go, like try to like look at the third baseman's dugout when I go, like the third base dugout when I go forward. So it's like here and then like get close and then from there go bah! You know what I mean? I don't know if they told you that.
I mean, I've gotten like similar stuff, but not exactly third base. I'm getting slowly getting that.
I've always had kind of this natural like power and like rotational speed to where I can kind of keep up with some of the best, even if they're bigger than me. Yeah, that's been a big thing with Eugene too. We've talked about that. Like, I'm not a pit bull, right? I'm like a greyhound, you know? I'm kind of a greyhound kind of player, so just kind of training like a greyhound and not taking away that twitchiness, so that makes me good.
Yeah, I mean, I've been training with him since I was about 10. I was going to a shop in Irvine when I was 10, and then connected again back my freshman summer, and then been working ever since then.
Show Mr. Carlson how it's done.
Here it's not a cookie cutter type of thing. It's individualized for different guys. Some guys perform better when their hands are higher, where some guys perform better with their hands are lower. It's not like they make you swing one way.
So that one got here, and the other one was like that half stick where it kind of shallowed out, but the barrel never turned the corner and got there. Hit a couple over the left field foul pole.
All the different instructors here, they're talking at conventions with each other, learning new knowledge. At the same time, when you're in a shop like this, you're around baseball players, it's baseball talk all day around, and different guys they've never talked to before, and now you guys are just chopping it up, spitting information back at each other.
Yeah! Right idea, but you don't have to work that hard. Yeah.
My fingers going back.
I saw one on video. I think you have two.
That's the same thing. If you look at that, here, it's getting stuck here instead of getting behind the turn.
Hey, what's the feel that's different between those last two and the ones before you?
These I have to get it from here.
Like for me, I know that my best thing is when I hit this one, rather than trying to get like this or now to this. From this way, I can get it from. If I get it from this way, compared to this. What's that?
Remember we were talking about like these things for him getting to the front? Yeah, but he's getting to the front right now. But if you look at his body, this is like he's not developing. Look at the size of his freaking.
Yes.
Right? like he's got these long arms and this big rib cage, and it gets stuck trying to work through this window. It's like the Jim Jones thing. He has to enter through here. He can't try until they get here. They have to buy time, and then boom, he can turn the corner and rip through it. So getting you forward, but to get out of it, you got to turn the corner from underneath. So same kind of thing, just trying to set his path.
Get to your finish. Get yourself.
Just finding the right stuff that worked for me. That's the best part of having the relationship I have with this shop and the relationship I have with Eugene, that we just find little stuff that, hey, just try this out. Try that out. And most of the time, out of the whole new drill, you just take a little piece of it to imply into your swing, and that could be a big game changer.
Eugene was kind of a big part of the season and honestly a huge part of my career.
Right, and everyone's like journey to like the show is different. Like I listen to a lot of podcasts with a bunch of different, MLB players, and everyone's like has a different path. And you just gotta remember that like there's like, the odds of making it to the MLB are so small that like at the end of the day, like why can't it be me? You just gotta have a lot of belief in yourself, and surround yourself with a lot of like good people that want to push. It definitely works 100%, and I'm proof of that happening. So.
Thanks for tuning in to A Day in the Life of 108. To find out what kind of training is right for you, hit the link below for a custom plan based on where you're at in your road to the show. See you in the cage.